AAA debut, left-hander Bruce Zimmerman. And here's the top of the order that he will face for the Pigs. Phil Gosselin, Ali Castillo, and Andrew Romine, and then Davey Grione, if anybody can reach. In the bottom of the first inning, Zimmerman, the left-hander, was 5-3 with a 2.58 ERA. In Double-A for the Bowie Bay Sox. But a good start for Rosso in the first inning. He threw just 12 pitches. And now Phil Gosselin comes to the plate to lead things off for the Pigs against the Baltimore native Bruce Zimmerman. Gosselin, 30-year-old, out of Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania. Batting .405 over his last 10 games. 4 hits in the series for Gosselin. And the first pitch to Phil, he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 341 hitter, 5 home runs, 26 runs batted in for Gosselin. Now 44 games here in AAA. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gosselin, former 5th-round pick of the Atlanta Braves back in 2010 out of Virginia. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball misses away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch missed at 92 by Zimmerman. Two and 1 the count. Zimmerman working lightning fast. The 2-1 pitch. Gosselin takes outside again. This changeup missed. And it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Zimmerman wearing number 63. Tied to their road gray uniforms. The 3-1. Swung on, popped up. Right field line, foul territory. And this one will drop in for a foul ball. Counts full, 3-2. Numbers on the back of those gray uniforms, piped in teal. Norfolk across the chest in teal, piped in black and orange. 3-2 the count and the pitch. Swung on, ground ball, foul inside the Pigs dugout. And the count's still full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 the count. And the pitch from Zimmerman. Swung on, skied in the air, dead center field. Hayes back, a couple of steps moving to his left. He makes the catch. And there's one away here in the first. And now Ali Castillo comes to the plate. Castillo currently riding a 10-game hitting streak, which he's batting .452 during that time. And the first pitch to Castillo is a called strike. And it's 0-1 on the 30-year-old out of Venezuela. Has hit safely in every game since July 17th in Gwinnett. The 0-1 pitch swung on, lined into center field, base hit. And an 11-game hitting streak for Ali Castillo. Well, the best way to continue a streak is getting out of the way early. He extends it with a base hit, and now Andrew Romine comes to the plate. Castillo, that is his 87th hit in 77 games. Here's Andrew Romine. Yes, he bats with a runner at first base and 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch from Zimmerman, swung on, line foul. Into the PNC club level, down the right field line, no balls and 1 strike. Romine, the 33-year-old, 1 for 4 yesterday, 0 for 5 in game 1. The 0-1 pitch. This is high, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Everybody clap your hands. Clap, clap.
Romine in 76 games this season. 7 home runs, 41 runs batted in. Also the team leader with 17 stolen bases. 1-1 the count with 1 away, and the pitch from Zimmerman. And that one misses down and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. Boy, the winds have really picked up here at Coca-Cola Park, and they are blowing straight out to dead center field. 2-1 the count with 1 away. Castillo leads off first. Zimmerman holds a high set. The left-hander kicks the 2-1. Swung on, line drive, center field, base hit. Castillo around second, but he will throw the brakes on there. Throw comes back in behind him, but he's in safely. 2 hits with 1 away here in the first inning for Lehigh Valley. And now the catcher, Davy Grullon, comes to the plate. So Davy bats with 2 on and 1 away. Bottom of the first inning in a scoreless ball game. Davy's had a tough go of it of late, just batting .195 over his last 10 games. And just 8 hits during that time, in which 3 of them came in 1 ball game against Norfolk. He's just 1 for 7 here in the series. His average has dipped down to .290. And the first pitch to Grullon is in for a strike at 91. It's 0-1. 13 home runs, 57 runs batted in for Grullon. Oh, and 1 the count. And the pitch from Zimmerman. Breaking ball down low in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count with 1 away. Good speed on the bases for the Pigs. Castillo at second, Romine at first. And the 1-1 pitch from Zimmerman. Grullon takes high, 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2-1 the count on the IL All-Star Davy Grullon. OPS still above 900 with his .351 on base percentage and .482 slugging. The 2-1 pitch to Grullon. Up and away, 3 balls and 1 strike. Zimmerman already at 17 pitches thrown, just 9 for strikes. And this is what we talked about with guys when they come up from AA to AAA, that sometimes it takes them a little bit of time to adjust to the new baseball. 3-1 the count. And the pitch to Grullon. And that one misses inside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded for the Pigs. And just 1 away here in the first. And now third baseman Austin Listy comes to the plate. So Listy bats with an opportunity to give the Pigs the lead. Here in a scoreless ball game, batting .308 of the season. Right-handed batter bats with the bases loaded. Zimmerman sets, peeks at first, and kicks in his first pitch to Listy. That one's on the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Zimmerman, 19 pitches thrown, 10 for strikes so far here in the first. Next pitch swung on, lifted in the air, out to left field. Rafaela coming in. He goes to a dive. He makes the catch. Castillo tags from third. He will come home. It's a sacrifice fly for Austin Listy. And the Pigs have a 1-0 lead in the first. Well, that was a tough play for Rafaela. He had a long way to go. Austin Listy gets the job done with a sacrifice fly. And now DH Rob Brantley comes to the plate. For Listy, it's his first, or second RBI of the series, I should say. Here's Rob Brantley. No bat with 2 outs and 2 on. Brantley batting .293. 4 home runs, 19 runs batted in. Homered yesterday, takes a pitch down and away. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Brantley, 19 runs batted in now. The 1-0. And a breaking ball catches the inside corner for a strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 on Brantley. Runners at first and second. Romine's at second. Grullon's at first. And the 1-1 pitch. Brantley takes outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Brantley hit an absolute BB out to right field in yesterday's ball game. 2 of the home runs that he have hit here have been absolute missiles over the Bud Light trough. And now 2 balls and 1 strike with a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. In the pitch from Zimmerman. Fastballs to the outside corner. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2, the count with 2 away. Bottom of the first inning in a 1-0 ball game. 2 hits in the innings for the Pigs and a walk. And Zimmerman well over the 20 pitch count here in the first, and the 2-2 to Rob Brantley. Just off the outside corner. And both Sucre and Zimmerman began walking towards the first base dugout. You can hear Gary Kendall in the first base dugout arguing with Richard Riley, the home plate umpire, about where that pitch missed. See if we can get a replay from our friends at TV2 Sports. Looks like Riley's saying he's just outside. 3-2, runners goes. Pitch is swung on, served in the air, right center field. It's going to be a tough play, and it falls in. Base hit. Romine scores. Grullon up to third. It's an RBI single for Rob Brantley. And the Pigs have a 2-0 lead here in the first. So a great at-bat by Brantley. And that will result in a mound visit by pitching coach Mike Griffin. So Griffin heads out to the mound to talk to his young left-hander. And Shane Robinson comes to the plate with 2 runs home for the Pigs. Richard Riley heads out to the mound to break up the mound visit. Great start for Lehigh Valley here in game number 2. After Rosso sat down the side in order in the top half. Pigs played 2 runs here in the bottom of the first inning. And they've got a 2-0 lead. And threatening for more with Shane Robinson at the plate. Robinson, a .279 hitter, 6 home runs, 23 runs batted in. Grullon at third, Brantley at first. 2-0 Pigs lead in the bottom of the first inning. Zimmerman back to the letters in the pitch. Misses down low, 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch count's now at 27 for Zimmerman here in the first. Next pitch misses high, 2 balls and no strikes. They see if at any point the Tides begin to get some bullpen action behind Zimmerman, who has now thrown 28 pitches here in the first inning and allowed 2 runs. The 2-0 pitch. Swung on, ground ball towards third. Fielded by Vincey. He'll go the short way to second in time to retire the side. But the Pigs strike for 2 runs. They do so on 3 hits. No errors. 2 left on base. We enter the second. 2-0 Pigs. Back after the break on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
It's summer 1320.
Top of the second inning here at Coca-Cola Park. Ramon Rosso sat down the side in order in the first, and as he finishes up his warm-up tosses, let's pause 10 seconds for a station ID on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Your home for Iron Pigs baseball is Fox Sports Radio, WEEX Easton and WTKZ Allentown, a Cumulus station.
Along with Brennan Earlson, back in our flagship studios, and Mike Ventola. Pat McCarthy, happy to be with you from the Cyan Sky broadcast booth. Cyan Sky is the official office copier and printer technology provider of the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. 2-0 Pigs lead as we get set for the top of the second inning. Ramon Rosso back out to work, and he will face 4, 5, and 6. Starting with Mason Williams, followed by Zach Vincey and Jesus Sucre. Good start for the Pigs. They scored 2 runs in the first inning. First pitch to Mason Williams. Misses for a ball. It's 1-0. Mason Williams batting .302, 14 home runs, 51 runs batted in. He swings and grounds 1 foul up the first base line. And the count's 1 ball and 1 strike. On Mason Williams, center fielder today. Rosso from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And Williams takes outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Mason Williams, longtime member of the New York Yankees organization, reached the big leagues with the Yankees. The 2-1. He takes high and tight. He bends back out of the way. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. 14 home runs, 51 runs batted in for Mason Williams this season. Rosso from the windup, the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, ground ball towards first. Fielded by Matt McBride. Easy play as he'll step on the bag himself. And 4 straight retired by Ramon Rosso to start the ball game. And now the third baseman, Zach Vinci, comes to the plate.
The batter for the Tides, third baseman, number 5, Zach Vinci. Today's Copperhead Girls strikeout batter of the game.
So Vinci will bat with 1 out. And nobody on here in the second inning. And the first pitch from Ramon Rosso is a check swing. It's upstairs. Did he go? Yes, on appeal, says first base umpire Matt Winter. And it's no balls and 1 strike. Vinci batting .272, 8 home runs, 36 runs batted in. And the 0-1 pitch. This is high and tight, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-0 Pigs lead here in the top of the second inning. Vinci did not play yesterday after starting game 1. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, popped up. First base side, Matt McBride backpedals a couple of steps, now onto the outfield grass, reaches up, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. 5 straight retired by Rosso to start the ball game, and now here's the catcher, Jesus Sucre. Sucre, a .288 hitter, did not play yesterday. Austin Wynn's got the start behind home plate. Now he bats with 2 outs here at the top of the second inning, and a 2-0 Pigs lead. And the first pitch from Rosso. Fastball just missed down and away. 1 ball, no strikes. 8 home runs, 36 runs batted in. There should be no home runs, 19 runs batted in for Jesus Sucre. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball's on the inside corner for a strike. It's 1-1. If Sucre can reach, Adamar Rifaela would be next. The 1-1 pitch from Rosso. Fastball, that's a called strike, 1-2. Seems like Sucre is not too happy with some of these calls to home plate umpire Richard Riley. But nevertheless, Rosso ahead in the count, 1-2 from the windup, and the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball misses outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count with 2 away. And the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, line foul, back to the netting. And the count's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Rosso ready, and the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball way inside. Sucre's got a spin out of the way. Counts full, 3-2. 26 pitches thrown by Rosso here in the outing, 16 of them for strikes. He rocks in the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, ground ball up the middle, and this one will squeak into center field, a base hit under the glove of Malquin Canelo. So a 2-out single for Jesus Sucre brings Adamar Rifaela up to the plate. So a 2-out knock, the first base runner for Norfolk here in the ball game. Rifaela, a .205 hitter. That with 1 out, or 2 outs and 1 on. 2-0 Pigs lead here in the top of the second. And the pitch to Rifaela. He takes high and wide. 1 ball, no strikes. Fans, now's your chance to win prime field level tickets. Be brought onto the field to enjoy a fireworks show at Coca-Cola Park. Snap a selfie, post it to Twitter or Instagram using the hashtag FrontRowFireworks. The 1-0 pitch from Rosso. Two-seamer catches the outside corner at 1-1. Beautiful day for baseball here in East Allentown. Great crowd on hand. The Pigs celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Apollo moon landing with a kids jersey giveaway. The 1-1 pitch to Ramon Rosso to Rafaela, misses down and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. So after retiring the first 5 batters of the ball game and allowing a 2-out single, Rosso now behind in the count, 2-1. 2-0 Pigs lead here in the second. Rosso looks back in. And the 2-1 pitch from Rosso to Rafaela is fouled off. Gets a piece of Davy Grion behind home plate. Looks like it might have also gotten a piece of home plate umpire Richard Riley. It did, that caught him right in the mask. And the count's even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He appears to be okay, however, which is a good sign. 2-2 the count. Rosso ready. Still looking for his first strikeout in the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball misses outside. Counts full, 3-2. 3-2 the count with 2 away. Rosso shanks Grion off once. And now steps off. He'll have Davey go through the signs one more time. Left side of the infield. Shades towards the middle. Canelo is still on the shortstop side of the bag. Gosselin, the second baseman, onto the outfield grass. Straight away at second. Runner goes, the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, lined into center field, base hit. Sucre, hard turn around second. He'll hold up there. Back-to-back 2-out singles for Norfolk here in the second. And now Jack Reinhammer will come to the plate with 2 away and 2 on here at the top of the second inning. So after the first 2 batters who retired in the inning, back-to-back 2-out singles. And now Jack Reinhammer to the plate, 249 hitter this season. First pitch to Reinhammer is on the outside corner for a strike, 91-mile-an-hour fastball. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count. Runners off first and second, 2-0 Pigs lead. And the 0-1 pitch from Ramon Rosso. Slider just misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count. And the 1-1 pitch. Swung on. Line softly out to left field. This falls in, base hit. Robinson charging on. He fields. He fires a strike to the plate. It's up the line. Grion now throws it down to third, and that one is not in time as well. Sucre scores. Rafaela up to third. 3 straight hits for Norfolk. And it's 2-1 Pigs here in the second. And now Angel Vielma comes to the plate. Now in a 2-1 game. So 3 straight 2-out hits for the Tides. And now Vielma to bat. With now the tying run at third base here in the second. Runner goes from first, pitches high and wide. Grion's throw down to second is a bit late, so a stolen base for Reinhammer, his 10th of the season. And there's runners at second and third now with 2 away. Want to know the count. As Rosso's running into a little bit of trouble here at the top of the second. 2-1 Pigs lead. And Rosso kicks and delivers. The 1-0 pitch to Angel Vielma is a called strike. It's 1-1. Vielma batting .221. A good day yesterday at the plate. No home runs. 2 runs batted in this season. Runners at second and third with 2 away. And the 1-1 pitch from Ramon Rosso. This is high and wide. 2 balls and 1 strike. Rosso's pitch count has really climbed here in the inning. Already up to 38. The 2-1 pitch. The outside corner counts even, 2-2. 2-2 the count, and a run home and 2 on. 3 hits in the inning for the Tides. Runners at second and third. Rosso trying to limit the damage to just the 1 run and keep the Pigs on top, heading to the bottom of the second. The 2-2 pitch from Rosso. Breaking ball misses outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 the count. Open base over at first base, but the top of the order, and DJ Stewart is on deck. The 3-2 pitch, and Villalma swings and misses at a back foot slider, and the inning is over. But the Tides score 1 run. They do so on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. We played 1.5 here at Coca-Cola Park as we head to the bottom of the second. 2-1 Pigs lead. The Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Chick-fil-A Whitehall.
Home runs by Bryce Harper and Adam Hazley. I'm Brendan Erlinson with an international scoreboard presented by the Morning Call. Now back to Pat McCarthy.
All right, Brendan, thank you very much. Back here at Coca-Cola Park, 2-1 Pigs lead. In the bottom of the second inning. Matt McBride will lead things off. McBride, Canelo, and Goslin. 8, 9, and 1. For the Pigs against Bruce Zimmerman, making his AAA debut here in the bottom of the second inning. Pigs scored 2 runs in the first. Tides responded for 1 in the top of the second. And now Matt McBride, who had a walk-off hit in the finale against the Mud Hens, will lead things off. In the first pitch to McBride, he takes. Fastball's called strike, 0-1. McBride batting .221 this season, 8 home runs, 25 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch. McBride swings and it's a bouncing ball foul up the third base line. And the count's no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 the count. Zimmerman, the left-hander from the windup, in the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up foul and out of play. Back behind home plate and into the seats. And the count still 0-2 on Matt McBride. That walk-off hit from McBride in the finale against the Mud Hens was his second walk-off hit in a Pigs uniform. The 0-2. Swung on, fouled off again as this one catches McBride in the right-handed batter's box. And it counts no balls and 2 strikes. Matt McBride, nobody out, leading things off here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-1 Pigs lead. Pigs were limited to just 1 run in yesterday's ball game. The 0-2 pitch from Zimmerman. Swung on, a little slow ground ball up the first baseline. This one is foul as well. And the count remains no balls and 2 strikes. McBride really making Zimmerman work. Start things off in the bottom of the second inning, and a 2-1 Pigs lead. Next pitch swung on, driven in the air, left field, foul territory. And into the Burks picnic patio. Count still no balls and 2 strikes. And the 0-2 to McBride. Swing and a miss. And Matt is down on strikes to start off the second. First AAA strikeout for Bruce Zimmerman. And now the shortstop, Malkeen Canelo, comes to the plate with 1 out and nobody on. Bottom of the second inning, and a 2-1 Pigs lead. And the first pitch to Malkeen, he takes high. 1 ball and no strikes. Want to know the count. And the 1-0 pitch to Canelo. Called striking. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike on Malkeen, batting .254 with 2 home runs and 25 runs batted in. Zimmerman working quickly, the 1-1. Canelo swings and grounds it up the middle into center field, base hit. One out single for Canelo. That flips the lineup to the second baseman, Phil Gosselin, with one away. And one on now. And a 2-1 Pigs lead in the bottom of the second inning. Gosselin is 0 for 1 today. He flew out to center in his first plate appearance. Canelo leads off first. And the first pitch to Phil Gosselin from Bruce Zimmerman. Swung on, ripped foul, back to the netting. No balls, 1 strike. Gosselin batting .339, 5 home runs, 26 runs batted in. Mentioned batting over .400 in his last 10 games. Oh, and 1 the count. And the pitch to Phil Gosselin. Swung on, popped up. Shallow right field. DJ Stewart moving over to his right a couple of steps, makes the catch. 2 away here in the second inning, and now the right fielder, Ali Castillo, comes to the plate. Castillo will bat with 2 outs and a runner at first base. Singled and scored a run back in the first. That extended his hitting streak to 11 games. Boy, has he probably been the most consistent hitter in this Pigs lineup all season, or what? Pretty amazing for a guy that started this season in Double-A. That was appeared in close to 80 games for the Pigs, batting .316. And the first pitch to Ali Castillo will have to wait as Zimmerman throws one over to first base. Canelo gets back to the bag. 2-1 Pigs lead, bottom second. Pigs trying to win the series against the Tides. And the first pitch to Castillo misses down and away. 1 ball, no strikes. The Pigs will welcome the Pawtucket Red Sox to Coca-Cola Park tomorrow beginning at 7:05. Pitch to Castillo, swung on, lifted in the air out to right field. But this one will hook foul into the seats, and it counts 1 ball and 1 strike. A pair of 2-game series coming up against the Paw Sox and then the Syracuse Mets. Excuse me, the Buffalo Bisons. 1-1 the count. BLS. Look at the top affiliate of the Toronto Blue Jays here in 2019. Last home look at the Paw Sox. The 1-1 pitch to Castillo. We'll wait again as Zimmerman tosses over to first. Canelo back standing. 1-1 the count with 2 away. 2-1 Pigs lead here in the second. Zimmerman ready. And the 1-1 pitch to Ali Castillo. Up and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. And you wonder how long the Tides will let Zimmerman go here in his AAA debut. Pitch count already over 40. That was his 44th pitch thrown. Here in just an inning and 2/3. 2-1 the count. And the pitch from Zimmerman. Runner goes from first. Pitch is swung on and line foul into the PNC club level. Now back into the lower bowl. And it counts even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2 the count with 2 away. Canelo's at first. He's singled. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Zimmerman looks back in, and Castillo steps out and asks for time. Two and 2 the count. Zimmerman ready, and the 2-2 to Castillo. Inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So the count's 3 and 2. That'll start Canelo up. So a good opportunity here for Canelo to be off and moving if Ali Castillo can put one in play and find the gaps. Runner goes, the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, ground ball to shortstop. Vielma fields, he'll throw to first. in time to retire Castillo, and that'll do it for the Pigs here in the second. No runs on one hit, no errors, one left on base. We head to the third. Pigs lead 2-1. Back after the break on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Go anywhere else. You're listening to Iron Pigs Baseball on Fox Sports Radio 1230 and 1320.
Top of the third inning here at Coca-Cola Park. 2-1 Pigs lead here in the top of the third. And top of the order, DJ Stewart will lead things off. Rosso retired the top of the order in the first inning. Getting Stewart and Mountcastle each to line out, and Austin Hayes to fly out to center. So DJ Stewart will lead things off. 2-1 Pigs lead here in the top of the third inning. Rosso, the right-hander, ran into a little bit of trouble in the second. And his pitch count climbed over 40, despite only throwing 12 pitches in the first inning. And the right-hander's ready, and the first pitch to DJ Stewart is upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Stewart, the former first-round pick out of Florida State. 287 with 12 home runs and 46 runs batted in. Next pitch is swung on and line foul up the first base line. And it counts 1 ball and 1 strike. DJ Stewart. Final meeting between the Pigs and the Tides here in 2019. Tides have already taken the season series. The 1-1 pitch. This is high and wide. 2 balls and 1 strike. 3 infielders on the right side against DJ Stewart, although not an extreme overshift, as Gosselin isn't all the way into right field, just a couple of steps onto the grass. The 2-1. And a changeup catches the outside corner. 2-2. Stewart began to swing, but checked at the last second. The home plate umpire Richard Riley called it a strike either way. The 2-2 pitch from Rosso. Swung on, line foul down the right field line into the seats. And the count's still 2-2. 2-2 the count with nobody out. Rosso about to throw his 48th pitch of the inning, and he kicks, and the 2-2. Swing and a foul tip. Grillon hangs on, and there's one away here in the third. So Rosso starts the third the way he ended the second. And now the center fielder, Austin Hayes, comes to the plate. Fans, nothing quite compares to a deep breath of fresh air, and what better place to take it in than a beautiful Coca-Cola Park. The air at Coca-Cola Park is brought to you by Matheson. Ask the gas professionals. First pitch to Austin Hayes. He shows bunt, pulls back. They appeal to first. No offers, says Matt Winter. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Hayes flew out to center in his first at-bat. And the 1-0 pitch from Rosso. Swung on, drilled deep to left. Robinson will turn, and this one is into the Tides bullpen. 5th home run of the season for Austin Hayes, and this ball game is tied 2-2. We were in the top of the third. So Hayes homers to left. And now Ryan Mountcastle to the plate. For Hayes, his 2nd home run against the Pigs this season. And here's Ryan Mountcastle now in a 2-2 game. First pitch to Mountcastle is taken on the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. It's a 2-2 score. Line score remains identical, 2-4-0. Next pitch slider misses down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mountcastle, 19 home runs this season, 64 runs batted in. The 1-1 pitch, and he rips a breaking ball foul back to the netting, 1-2. The number that's really impressive for Mountcastle, 26 doubles on this season. .337 on base percentage and slugging over .520. Rosso looks in, and the 1-2 pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss. He got him. 2 strikeouts in the inning. And now the DH, Mason Williams, comes to the plate here in a 2-2 game in the top of the 3rd. As the Tides have tied it on a solo home run by Austin Hayes. So here's Mason Williams, lined out to second in his first at-bat. And the first pitch from Ramon Rosso. And Williams swings and grounds it to second base. Gosselin a couple of steps to his right. Fields throws to first. And a nice response after the home run by Ramon Rosso. But the Tides do tie the ball game up. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. It's a 2-2 score on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
That's our thing. Both lines must be on same wireless account. Other terms apply. See store for details.
You're listening to the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Bottom of the 3rd inning. You're at Coca-Cola Park in a 2-2 game. Andrew Romine leads things off for the Pigs against Bruce Zimmerman making his AAA debut. Pigs got a pair of runs in the first. They get a base runner in the second off Zimmerman, but could not score. And Tides have scored in the second and third. That's where we stand here in a 2-2 game. Zimmerman from the windup in the first pitch to Andrew Romine. Swung on, ground ball foul past Greg Legg in the third base coaching box. And it snowballs at 1 strike. Romine 1 for 1 today with a run scored. Single back in the first inning off Zimmerman. Average up to 288. 7 home runs, 41 runs batted in. And the 0-1 pitch to Andrew Romine. Swung on, lifted in the air, right field. Stewart back, now comes in. And he's underneath it to make the catch for the first out here in the 3rd. And now the catcher, Davey Grillon, comes to the plate. Grillon walked in his first plate appearance, and now he bounced with 1 out. At the bottom of the 3rd inning, the 2-2 game. Fans, I think, what compares to a deep breath of fresh air, and what better place to take it in than a beautiful Coca-Cola Park. The air at Coca-Cola Park is brought to you by Matheson. Ask the gas professionals. First pitch to Davey Grillon, swung on line down the right field line. It is a fair ball and going towards the corner. Grillon around first, he's headed for second. Now let's see if he stops there. He takes a hard turn, but he'll pull up with a 1-out double. His 20th double of the season. And now Austin Listy to the plate with another RBI opportunity to give the Pigs the lead. Listy gave the Pigs their first lead of the ball game with a sacrifice fly back in the first. And now Listy bats with 1 out and a runner at second base. You're in a 2-2 ball game, 5th hit of the game for the Pigs. First pitch to Listy. He takes high and wide, 1 ball, no strikes. Live from the Cyan Sky broadcast booth. Cyan Sky is the official office copier and printer technology provider of the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. Want to know the count with 1 away. And the pitch to Austin Listy with Grillon at second. Swing and a miss. Swings over the top of a changeup, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-2 the score here in the bottom of the 3rd. Zimmerman's pitch count over 50 now here in his AAA debut in 2 1/3. The 1-1. Listy swings and rips it foul back to the netting. And the count's 1 ball and 2 strikes. For Listy, it was his 31st RBI of the season. Listy had 33 runs batted in 62 games with AA Reading. This is just his 35th here in AAA. The 1-2 pitch to Austin Listy. That one's high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2 the count with 1 away. Grillon at second. You're in a 2-2 game in 3rd. Zimmerman ready, and the 2-2 pitch to Austin Listy. Breaking balls high, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Zimmerman really just hasn't gotten the grip on that baseball. He hasn't been able to throw a ton of breaking balls for strikes. 3 and 2 the count with 1 away. Rob Brantley in the on-deck circle. And the 3-2 to Austin Listy. Up and away, ball 4. Listy works a 1-out walk. And now the DH, Rob Brantley, comes to the dish. Brantley, an RBI single in the first. And an opportunity to add on here in the third inning. A 2-2 game. Brantley was retired off the base paths on a fielder's choice to end the first inning. Grion at second, Listy at first base. One away here in the third. And the pitch to Brantley. Outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Command continues to plague Zimmerman. 57 pitches thrown, 34 of them for strikes. He's walked 2 so far in 3 innings. The 1-0 pitch. Brantley swings and pops it up, foul and out of play to the PNC club level. And the count's even at 1-1. 1-1 the count. We're in a 2-2 game in the bottom of the third. Brantley steps out, now back in, taps both sides of the plate, and awaits the 1-1 pitch from Zimmerman. The left-hander checks second. Now he kicks the 1-1 pitch. High and tight, and Brantley's got to spin out of the way. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. And the thing about it for Zimmerman, too, which is always a great sign for a young pitcher, is when he's missing with that breaking ball, he is missing badly. And he's missing up in the zone. 2-1 the count. And the 2-1 pitch from Bruce Zimmerman. Brantley takes down and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. That was a fastball that missed down and away. Three and 1 the count. And the pitch to Brantley. Swung on, lined in the air out to right field. Stewart's got it. And he comes in to make the catch. Grion tags from second. The throw goes into third. And it's a bit late as Grion gets in. 2 away, now runners in the corners. And left fielder Shane Robinson comes to the plate. Piece of hitting there by Brantley. Squared that one up, just happened to be right at DJ Stewart. Now Shane Robinson to the plate. First pitch to Shane. He swings it. It's a sharply foul up the third base line. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count. 2 on, 2 outs in a 2-2 game here in the third inning. Oh, and 1 the count. And the pitch to Shane Robinson. Swung on, ground ball towards shortstop. Vielma fields, he'll flip it on to second. And that'll do it for the Pigs here in the third. 6-4 goes the fielder's choice, and we are through 3 here at Coca-Cola Park. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left on base. It's 2-2 scores. We head to the 4th on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Hey everyone, Robin from Sagar Beans Coffee House and Roastery. Did you know we roast our own beans on site? And you can even watch. Our coffee roaster sits front.
Coca-Cola Park is brought to you by Matheson.
You're listening to the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Back here at Coca-Cola Park, top of the 4th inning. Pigs and the Norfolk Tides tied up at 2 as we get set for the 4th. We are joined by Greg Potter, Senior Labor Relations Consultant at Capital Blue Cross, who are sponsoring the Youth Jersey giveaway today, honoring the 50th anniversary of the Apollo moon landing, which was a couple of days ago. And Greg, you were saying that today's also the 50th anniversary of a special event for you as well.
My first baseball game at Shea Stadium was batting helmet day, and I really became my love affair with baseball ever since. And it was a magical year. The man on the moon, as well as the Mets winning the World Series and 5 over a highly rated Baltimore Orioles team.
Zach Vinci leads things off, and he takes a first pitch from Ramon Rosso for a strike. I was going to say that 69th season for the Mets, well, some would say it was a miracle.
That's when life started for me, and I can still give you the lineup against lefties and righties. They did a lot of platooning back then.
Pitch to Vinci is swung on, lifted in the air out to left center field. Shane Robinson over towards the alley. He makes the catch, and there's one away here in the fourth. So Capital Blue Cross, you guys are sponsoring the Youth Jersey giveaway today. You also have quite a number of people out here.
It's our Customer Appreciation Day, and we're so glad to have such loyal customers with us. And our idea is to make sure people are taking best advantage of their programs, going for the wellness before it gets bad, and just making sure they're doing the right things to keep their whole families healthy and looking forward to a nice long life. We've got a great store in the Promenade in Saucon Valley, and we're proud to be sponsored since day one at the Coca-Cola Park, and I just love this place.
First pitch to Jesus Sucre is popped up foul and out of play. And I was going to ask you, you guys are since day one sponsors. What is the relationship with you guys and the Pigs? What are the benefits to it, and what made it such the perfect partnership?
I've only been with Capital a short time, but I've seen such an incredible passion for the community.
This next pitch misses inside. It's 1-1 on Sucre.
And Capital wants to be where the people are going to be, and they want to support events like this. Years ago, people thought baseball would never last in Allentown.
1-1 pitch is swung on, skied in the air out towards left center field. This time it's Andrew Romine, the center fielder, over to make the catch.
Obviously that's incorrect, because Kurt Landis and the staff have done an incredible job. And by having significant partners all across here with the billboards, they're all in on this. And that's how things grow. When you have a community involved, we want to be leading that band.
Well, you guys have the Tiki Terrace out there. You've got the Capital Blue Cross lawn out there. And is that one of Capital Blue Cross's message, is that we are part of the community, and
absolutely,
this is part of a staple of the Lehigh Valley community?
We're out there volunteering. We're coaching baseball teams. We're reading to kids. We're involved in community schools. We are part of this community, and we're glad for it, and we want to have it grow. It's successful for everyone. Rising tide lifts all boats.
CapBlueCross.com is the website. You can find out more information. Also said you guys have a store location at the Promenade. What are some of the things, what are the benefits that you can find out there?
Oh, you can get BMI readings, you can get your blood pressure, you can get healthy lunches, there's yoga classes, there's all kinds of exercise activities. There's different promotional activities. You can do book signings. We're constantly have folks coming in. My boss, Ann Baum, wrote a book, and we had a book signing down there. It's a community location in a central area of our footprint. We have one in Enola as well, so we have 2 locations in our 21 counties across central Pennsylvania.
Well, Rafaelologist
Martial Arts, Minuteman Press of the Lehigh Valley, Stephen Melly of Ameriprise Financial, Dr. Bachman of Palmer Dental, and St. Luke's University Health Network. For more information, go to GreaterLehighValleyAthletics.com. That's GreaterLehighValleyAthletics.com.
You're listening to Iron Pigs Baseball on Fox Sports Radio 1230 and 1320.
Back here at Coca-Cola Park, bottom of the 4th inning. 2-2 is your score between the Pigs and the Norfolk Tides. Greg Potter sticking with us for the bottom of the 4th inning after a lightning fast top of the 4th by Ramon Rosso. After he allowed 2 runs in the last 2 innings, it's probably not a bad thing for your starter to get a quick inning. Now, you say you went. Your first game was a Mets game. Are you a diehard Mets fan?
Yes. Pete Rose hit the first pitch off the left center field wall, and I reminded him of that at an event at Life Path 2 years ago, and he remembered the pitch.
Matt McBride leads things off, and he swings and fouls the first pitch off for a strike, and it's 0-1. What do you think the Mets are going to do with the deadline?
I think Mr. Syndergaard is going to have a new home, and Matt's pitched a tremendous game last night, a 99-pitch strike or a shutout.
0-1 pitch swung on and fouled off. 0-2 on Matt McBride.
But they got a long ways to go. The Phillies do as well. I don't think that things worked out the way they wanted to, but seeing the Pigs play well, you can't go wrong with that. This is the best entertainment value around, period.
And we talked about it a little bit during the last half inning. Was that also part of it, knowing that you're going to get close to 8,000 people here every single night that are going to see your name out on the lawn?
This is right in our wheelhouse. We're the 3rd largest city in the state. This is where we want to be, and this is the place to be, without a doubt. And the value you get as a father of a 10-year-old, I love bringing her out here. We're coming out here on Tuesday afternoon, and the value you get for your money, you can't top it.
1-2 to Matt McBride. Swung on, broken bat pop-up. Shallow left field. Vielma, the shortstop, goes out, reaches up, makes the catch. And there's one away here in the 4th, joined by Greg Potter of Capital Blue Cross, sponsoring today's Youth Jersey giveaway. Honoring the 50th anniversary of the Apollo moon landing. It's not a bad giveaway to sponsor as well for you guys.
Not at all. And that's what we want to do is make, when you're getting younger kids involved in the game and igniting the passion that I had when I was that age. It's fantastic. It makes the game grow, and that's where we want to be.
Here's Malkean Canelo. And he shows bunt on the first pitch and pushes it up the first base line. Mountcastle fields, and he's got no play. Well, that was a beauty.
There's a real art to that. You don't see good runners anymore.
Well, especially with a left-hander on the mound, you can see the replay that. And Zimmerman was falling off to the third base side, pushes to the first base side, and with the shift the way that things are nowadays, you got the second baseman shading towards the middle.
Took him by surprise.
Here's top of the order, Phil Gosselin to the plate. Well, you mentioned you guys being in the community and growing the game and stuff like that, coaching, and if people are looking to get involved with any of the things and looking to get involved with Capital Blue Cross, what's the best way for them to find out more information?
Going on our website at capbluecross.com or stopping into our store at the Promenade. We're open 6 days a week. You can get personal counseling and talk to someone with, I think the average length is 18 years experience in the store. They really know the business well, and Medicare is a big issue. You can get some good, solid answers and some excellent pricing and service. We're fortunate to have such great health networks in this area with the various hospitals, and St. Luke's and Lehigh Valley Health Network are some of the best in the country, and they're right in our wheelhouse here.
I was going to say that also has to. You mentioned St. Luke's. That's got to be a great benefit for you guys, is knowing that not only are you guys putting your customers first, but also the hospitals that you're working with are as well.
I had my knee replaced March 11th. I'm sitting here, this is great. They did a phenomenal job, great partnership. I'm thrilled with it.
2 balls and no strikes on Phil Gosselin. He's 0 for 2 today. He has flown out twice, joined by Greg Potter, Capital Blue Cross. Yeah, customer appreciation, you said you guys have the entire picnic patio. And what is that for people that aren't your customers? Is this just one of the many thousands of benefits that come with it?
They're not all our customers, but some folks will bring family or friends, and they'll see what it's about. And hopefully they'll check into it and look at this when it comes opportunity to pick their benefits. But we want to give back to our customers. They're loyal, and a day like this, they are thrilled to be here. I got so many thank yous, and I could have probably filled up twice the size of that area back there. People want to come out here. It's a great day, and the weather's perfect. A little warm, but I'll take it.
Take the warm over the cold.
Better than shovel and snow.
That's absolutely right. 2 balls and no strikes. Phil Gosselin, and he takes a pitch for a called strike, 3-1. And I think there's a reason you see the Capital Blue Cross name everywhere. I mean, it's just because, but it sounds like you guys, although you are a national brand, it sounds like you guys have a small focus in terms of the communities you work with.
We do. And in fact, the Lehigh Valley area is one of the most intense competitive areas.
3-1 pitch, line down the left field line, base hit, and it's going to roll all the way to the corner. Canelo racing around second. He will pull up at third. It's a double for Phil Gosselin. And the Pigs have something cooking here in the 4th with runners at second and third.
Solid hit. Yeah, this is the most competitive area, perhaps in the nation, with all the companies that can commit here. So if we're not on our game and providing the best service, we can go somewhere else. So we want to make sure we're hitting all aspects. And being in the community is a big part of it. Providing competitive pricing and excellent service is the name of the game.
Do you see some people will come into you guys or contact you guys saying, hey, I saw your name at the Pigs, or I saw your name around the area? What are some of the best things that you guys offer?
Without a doubt. So, I'm getting to that age myself, but Medicare is huge. We want to make sure folks are getting their Part D and Part C products out there. And we can be more than competitive in giving you excellent service, and that's what it's all about. You want to have a nice long life and making sure you're not waiting too late. Preventive maintenance goes an awful long way.
Well, and for people that aren't getting to that age, might not be totally familiar with the what are some of those benefits that you mentioned?
Wellness programs. You can get money back just by getting a physical. You can get your vision care. There's a whole litany of programs that we offer for the small business to the ultra large ones, and we can tailor programs that are going to meet anybody's needs.
0-1 to Castillo, swung on line into left field, base hit, a run's going to score. Canelo comes home, Gosselin stops at third. It's an RBI single for Ali Castillo, his second hit of the ballgame. And the Pigs have a 3-2 lead here in the 4th. 1-2-3 inning in the top half, and then the Pigs break the tie here in the bottom.
Nothing wrong with that.
And now Andrew Romine to the plate. The Pigs threatening for more. You're now at a 3-2 lead in the bottom of the 4th inning, joined by Greg Potter of Capital Blue Cross, sponsoring tonight's youth jersey giveaway, honoring the 50th anniversary of the Apollo moon landing. Mike Griffin heads out to the mound for a mound visit to chat with his young left-hander Bruce Zimmerman, who's surrendered 3 runs. Things just got interesting in Philadelphia, it looks like, too. It's like JT Realmuto might have just hit a grand slam for the Phils.
Nice. You get the best of both worlds here.
Oh, you got to have it all going. You never know what might happen at any point, especially during a mound visit. It's a perfect time to fit something in. Joined by Greg Potter for the bottom of the fourth inning here as the Pigs have a 3-2 lead. In the bottom of the fourth inning, Norfolk begins to get some bullpen action. Capital Blue Cross, a proud sponsor since day one here
it's gonna stay
at
that
Coca-Cola Park. Great pairings. First pitch to Andrew Romine to show his bunt, gets it down towards the mound. Gosselin coming home, and the bunt is fielded and a flip on to first base. Or excuse me, to home plate. And Gosselin is retired, 1-2. Up to second goes Castillo. Romine to first on the fielder's choice. And now there's 2 on and 2 outs here at the bottom of the fourth inning before Davey Grullon comes to the plate. So you mentioned your first baseball game 50 years ago today at Shea Stadium. Is that your favorite baseball memory?
I would say it's the one that really stuck in my mind. I actually like going to Connie Mack Stadium a lot too. So it was a little closer. It was easy for my father to go. And I saw Don Clendenna hit a monstrous home run, and Dick Allen hit one out there. I love that park too. And Reading reminds me a lot of Connie Mack Stadium.
Yeah. Now, Reading's got that old school feel to it that you really can't find in any other ballparks here. First pitch, Davey Grullon is in for a strike.
You know, it's so nice having 2 quality entertainments that are so close.
Sure.
I live in Berks County now, so in Topton, so I get the best of both worlds. And it's great seeing the same people there all the time, the ones that are running it and are so ingrained in it. There's a lot of passion here.
One to Grullon is in for a strike. I know our good friend Ryan that's up here is a big fan of Reading as well. He's there quite a bit. Mike Ventola and I both worked in Reading at one point, so it is true. There's such a big family of minor league baseball in this area. It is awesome.
It's fantastic.
The 0-2 pitch to Davey Grullon, swung on, fouled back to the netting. You always got to be ready on those foul balls. We have had 1 foul ball come into the booth so far this season, and I was texting when it did, so I did not make the play. We went back and hit that wall.
There was a close call on our suite Thursday night. You have to be aware of your surroundings, that's for sure.
We were in Syracuse, and we had 2 foul balls coming in back-to-back days. It's pretty. I mean, we've had 3 foul balls coming to the booth this season.
Wow.
0-2 the count on Davey Grullon. Runners at first and second. 3-2 Pigs lead, and the pitch to Grullon. Swung on, popped up. Behind the second base bag in shallow center field, Austin Hayes comes in. He camps underneath it, makes the catch, and the side is retired. That'll do it for the Pigs here in the fourth. They get 1 run. They do so on 2 hits. They leave a pair, and they take a 3-2 lead to the 5th inning. Well, we were joined by Greg Potter here in the 4th inning. Capital Blue Cross. Greg, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks so much. Real pleasure. Thanks a lot.
We head to the 5th. Pigs with a 3-2 lead. Back after the break on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Once again, you participated in the St. Spike at the Ballpark event today. The group is meeting for departure on the top of the Capital Blue Cross wall, and we'll depart at the top of the 6th inning.
You're up. Pat, Mike.
Back here at Coca-Cola Park, top of the 5th inning. Pigs with a 3-2 lead. Ramon Rosso back out to work here in the 5th. We're joined by Kim Schaefer from Community Bike Works. Kim, we appreciate you taking the time and joining us. Awesome to have you guys out here.
Thank you for having us.
You had an absolutely beautiful night to come out to the ballpark. I mean, you couldn't have even really asked for anything better than this.
We biked all the way here, and it was a little bit warm, but really worthwhile when we got here.
So what was the ride like for you guys? Where did you guys start, and how long was it?
We started at we rode 6 miles to get here, and we're going to ride 6 miles back. We started at Sand Island in Bethlehem, rode the Dionale Trail to Canal Park in Allentown, and then took some back roads and ended up here at Coca-Cola Park.
Jake Reinhammer will lead things off here in the top of the 4th inning, or top of the 5th inning, I should say. 3-2 Pigs lead. Next pitch from Rosso, misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So for those of us that are unfamiliar with Community Bike Works, give us a little bit of background on it. What are the benefits? What is it? What do you guys, what are you raising money for, and things like that?
At Community Bike Works, we teach life lessons through bicycles. Our flagship program is called Earn a Bike. So we have students from, particularly in Allentown, but across the Lehigh Valley, who will come to our bike shops, pick out a bike that they want to work on, and then they'll spend 12 weeks learning how to fix every component on that bike. At the end of their 12 weeks, they've earned their bike. We make sure they know how to ride their bike, and we hope they come back and stay connected with us.
2 balls and 2 strikes on Jake Reinhammer. Nobody out here in the top of the fifth inning, and the 2-2 pitch is swung on and popped up in the air to right field. Ali Castillo in a couple of steps, and he makes the catch for the first out. So it started, June 1994? Is that the first time?
Actually, right. We're coming up, the year 2020 is going to be our 25th year of Earn a Bike. And so, people should definitely keep an eye open because we'll be having special events throughout our 25th year. And we just love all the community support that we have. So a lot of folks, if they have an old bike in their basement, their garage that they don't need anymore, please drop it off at one of our 2 bike shops, and our kids will put it to good use.
And you guys are working with St. Luke's, so it's just been one of the great sponsors for the Pigs as well. What's that partnership like for you guys?
So today we are here because St. Luke's University Health Network invited us to participate in their Bike Me Out to the Ballpark, which is a fantastic event. So there were about 20 of us. I think next year we'll even grow even in number. And we just had so much fun on the ride with St. Luke's, and it was a really great of them to have us come out today.
The website is communitybikeworks.org. And is that the best way for people to find out more information about you guys?
Yes, definitely. You can connect with us on social media also by searching for Community Bike Works. But go to our website, check out what we do, and send us an email or give us a call.
Next pitch to Angel Vielma is a called strike 3, 2 up and 2 down. Here in the top of the 5th inning, joined by Kim Schaefer for Community Bike Works. 6-mile bike ride to the ballpark today for you guys in the morning. What was the temperatures like for you guys? Was it not too bad? Or?
It started off around 80, but it really crept up there. And so now we have our 6-mile ride back, and I think we're well into the 90s at this point.
Are you guys going to stay for the entire game and then bike after?
We might have to end things a little bit early so kids can get home and get back home. Yeah, exactly. Next year we might do a little bit earlier or later in the season.
So it looks like you guys are constantly growing, whether it's with volunteers or anything like that. What's the best way for people to get involved? What's the best way for people to join this great cause?
Thank you for asking. If somebody, like I said, if you have a bike to donate, that's one easy way. If you'd like to take the next step and work with our students as mentors, we are always looking for adults to help us teach our Earn a Bike classes. You don't have to know anything about bike mechanics. We give you all the training that you need. We just ask that you be interested in connecting with students and helping them really explore the joys of cycling and what it means to learn, work with their hands and really learn life lessons through bicycles.
And you guys are located at Community Bike Works downtown Allentown, correct?
Yep, just off of 13th and 2 Streets. And then we have a new East Allentown location, which is even closer to the Canal Trail. So, we are growing, and we're now serving 500 students a year in our Earn a Bike and Junior Earn a Bike programs.
610-434-1140 is the website for more information with Community Bike Works, working with St. Luke's today and biking out to the ballpark. How many people? You said you had about 20 people coming out to the ballpark today?
20 people today, yeah. And it was just a fantastic ride. And we had, about 10 of our Community Bike Works students, plus some of our adult volunteers and some friends from the community. So it was really just a beautiful day for a ball game.
And the website's super easy. It's communitybikeworks.com, and all the tabs are right here. And the easiest one is to click the red one that says donate. All you have to do is just click on it, and it takes you right to the form you need to donate anything, and bikes in any condition.
Yep. Bikes, time, student support. We just really appreciate all the love and support that we've seen from the community over these past 25 years, and we're excited to keep going.
DJ Stewart works a 2-out walk. And now Austin Hayes comes to the plate, joined by Kim Schaefer from Community Bike Works. And it sounds like you guys are growing every single year, and it seems like you guys are going to continue to grow. But what do you guys need necessarily from the community to continue to grow?
That's a great question. I think, volunteers is always at the top of the list. Volunteers and bicycles, and then people who want to ride with the students. So there's so much that you can connect with when you're taking a bike ride. So it's a really nice time for mentorship. In the past couple of years, we've started several different types of cycling programs. So we do our weekend recreational rides, and that was part of the St. Luke's ride today was part of that. We also, for our more advanced students, we have long-distance road riding that we do. We just started a mountain biking team, and then we work with our friends at the velodrome to do track cycling. So if there's anybody out there who has a particular interest in riding, in driving kids to and from rides, and just supporting them as they grow as cyclists, that's always something that we're looking for as well.
Also looks like you guys have a scholarship program as well.
We do. We have a student scholarship program, and that's part of our youth leadership program. So Chris and Eric, who are standing here with me today, they're both part of our youth leaders program at Community Bike Works, and that's a way for students to get involved. We do some college and career outreach and training. We do citizenship engagement, so we work with the city of Allentown on some programs.
Austin Hayes. Oh, go ahead, continue.
No, go ahead.
Austin Hayes pops one up to shortstop, and that will end the top of the fifth. Give me a moment to finish what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so students can come to Community Bike Works when they're 7 years old for Junior Earn a Bike, 9 years old for Earn a Bike, and then we really encourage students to stay with us.
Sitting in Syracuse, New York, the Toledo Mud Hens shutting out the Syracuse Mets 4-0. Top of the 8th inning in Rochester, New York, the Rochester Red Wings lead the Indianapolis Indians 5-2. Bottom 3 in Louisville, Kentucky, the Louisville Bats blanking the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders 4-0. 3 games set to begin later this evening. At 4:05, it's a first-place matchup between the Columbus Clippers and Gwinnett Strikers out in Columbus, Ohio. 2 5:05 games. The first, Durham Bulls host the Buffalo Bisons out in North Carolina. And finally, at 5:05, the Charlotte Knights host the red-hot Pawtucket Red Sox, who carry a 6-game winning streak into today. Phillies up 6-0 over the Atlanta Braves. Most recently, a grand slam by JT Realmuto in the 5th inning. I'm Brennan Erlinson with an International League scoreboard and a Phillies update presented by the Morning Call. Now back to Pat McCarthy for more Iron Pigs baseball.
All right, Brennan, thank you very much. Austin Listy on the first pitch of the inning just served one into right field for a base hit. So that's how the Pigs start the first. First hit of the ball game for Austin Listy. He's now 1 for 1 with a sacrifice fly and a walk. Special thanks to both Greg Potter from Capital Blue Cross and from Kim Schaefer from Community Bike Works for joining us in the last couple of innings. Bottom of the 5th inning, 3-2 Pigs lead. Here's Rob Brantley. Brantley 1 for 2 today with a single and an RBI. And the first pitch is down low for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 the count. Pigs and Tides both have bullpen action here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The 1-0 pitch to Brantley. Taken on the outside corner for a strike, and the count's even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pigs scored 2 runs in the first and then 1 in the 4th. Tides scored 1 apiece in the 2nd and 3rd as Brantley shoots one through the hole on the right side for a base hit. So back-to-back singles to start the inning for Lehigh Valley, and with that we pause 10 seconds for a station ID on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Your home for Iron Pigs baseball is Fox Sports Radio, WEEX Easton and WTKZ Allentown, a Cumulus station.
There's Shane Robinson. Nobody out, runners at first and second, and that looks like it will be it for Bruce Zimmerman. Gary Kendall has made his way out of the first base dugout, and he's going to make a call to the bullpen. Brought to you by Lehigh Valley Workforce Development Board. Need a job? Visit our neighbor PA Career Link, Lehigh Valley. They have lots of jobs. New pitcher coming in for the Tides. Bruce Zimmerman's day is done, and we'll get you the new Tides pitcher when we return on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Your new apartment's big. Such a great...
Office copiers and printers, call Cyan Sky today or find them at cyanskycopiers.com.
No.
Call to the bullpen brought to you by Lehigh Valley Workforce Development Board. Need a job? Visit our neighbor PA Career Link Lehigh Valley. They have lots of jobs. New pitcher for the Tides as a right-hander comes in. And it's number 4, and frankly, I have no idea who that is. It's Pedro Araujo, who is listed as number 54 on the roster, but wearing number 4, 0-1 with an 11.81 ERA. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, and he takes over. With nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
It's time to amp up.
And the Pigs have runners at first and second, and Shane Robinson coming to the plate. Here in a 3-2 Pigs lead at the bottom of the 5th. So Araujo takes over for Bruce Zimmerman in his AAA debut. Araujo, 26 years old, out of San Cristobal in the Dominican Republic. 6'3", 215 pounds. 1-3 with a 3.63 ERA in 24 games in the Eastern League. This is just his 3rd AAA appearance. His last coming on June 25th against Gwinnett. He also made one on June 15th against Toledo. Shane Robinson will bat. As Robinson bats with runners at first and second. And the first pitch, up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. One and 0 the count on Shane Robinson. Robinson's 0 for 2 today. And the 1-0 pitch. Robinson swings and hits a ground ball towards shortstop. Fielma on the backhand, across his body for second. One, return to first, not in time. So the Tides get one on the play. Up to third goes Austin Listy. 6-4 goes the fielder's choice. And now Matt McBride comes to the plate. Ryan, what's up, brother?
Oh, nothing.
Just hanging out.
Living the dream.
Living it. I love that. Here's Matt McBride. 0 for 2 today. Ryan, what do you think of the Pigs so far?
They're looking good.
Looking
Looking
good?
good.
Matt McBride with runners at the corners. And the first pitch to McBride, who's 0 for 2 today. He takes down and away for a ball. And it's 1-0. Right, I know you're a big fan of the fight and fills and stuff, but a couple of your guys are up here now, right?
Yeah, like Davey, Jan, who's on the IL, and I originally, since Davey had a little stint on the IL, I originally thought he was actually on the IL as Robinson goes, and the base hit, he heads to third as McBride settles with the single.
Run comes home for the Pigs as Listy scores. Ryan, you brought the good luck, my friend. RBI single by Matt McBride. Malkeem Canelo to the plate.
Yeah, Malkeem was actually one of my good buddies. Like I said, Davey, who had a stint on the IL. I originally thought he was still on the IL. I was like, Mom, a lot of my good buddies are on the IL. But Jan, I thought Davey.
Well, here's Malkeem Canelo with runners at first and third, and a run home for the Pigs, leading 4-2 here in the 5th. Araujo kicks, Malkeem shows bunt, pushes it up the first base line, and it's a beauty. Araujo off, and there's got no play as a run comes home.
If the Tides want to make a comeback, it should be now.
Well, the Pigs keep adding on. Bunt single for Malkeem Canelo with an RBI. He's now 3 for 3. And Phil Gosselin comes to the plate.
If they want to make a comeback, if the Tides want to make a comeback, it should be now.
We don't want the Tides to make a comeback, though.
I know. But if their manager wants them to make a comeback, it should be directly right now.
Here's Phil Gosselin. Tides fans, if you're listening, Ryan has a message for you.
Go Tides. JK.
Here's the first pitch to Phil Gosselin, and misses inside for a ball.
Go Pigs.
That's right.
Go Pigs.
Here's Phil Gosselin. Doubled back in the 4th.
I was kidding, Tides fans.
Yeah, you were. Runners at first and second with one away. And the pitch to Phil Gosselin misses down and away. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Matt McBride at second base. Malkean Canelo over at first. Gosselin 1 for 3 today. And the pitch, Gosselin takes down and away. 3 balls and no strikes. Right, is this your first time here at Coca-Cola Park?
No, I think it's either my second or third.
Second or third. So. 3-0 the count on Phil Gosselin. And the 3-0 pitch. In for a strike, 3-1.
Everybody clap your hands.
Right, I saw the video you were at the winter meetings earlier this year.
Yeah, that's where I actually met your dad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Very nice. The 3-1 pitch. Gosselin takes, called strike, 3-2. I have better hair than my dad, though, right? So.
You both have the same, yeah.
Ugh. Right in the heart. That's our TV guy. Next pitch to Gosselin, swung on, tagged in the air, center field hit well. Back goes Hayes to the track, to the wall, it's gone! A 3-run home run for Phil Gosselin to dead center field, and the Pigs have busted this ball game open in the bottom of the 5th. 7-2 Pigs here in the 5th. All right, what'd you think of that one?
I loved it.
I should say 8-2 Pigs here in the 5th. Nothing wrong with a little bit of offense, right?
Yes. I would be surprised if their manager takes him out. I would not be surprised.
Make another pitching change here in the inning?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. We're really busting it open.
1-0 to Ali Castillo. The next pitch swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Well, Gary Kendall's already had to go out to the mound once to make a pitching change here in the 5th. 8-2 Pigs lead. 5 runs home in the bottom of the 5th for Lehigh Valley. 1-1 pitch to Castillo. Swung on, lifted in the air, left center field. Raffaello over towards the alley, as is Austin Hayes. And it's the center fielder, Hayes, who can't make the play. And Castillo stops at second.
Hey, Pat.
Yes, sir.
Can I tell you a funny story?
Absolutely.
So, when I was at camp, I was at sleepaway camp just a few days ago, and the running play coach, they actually gave me every single baseball card, including Aaron Foltz and Tyler Hudson. And they gave me baseball cards, and they signed their baseball cards, and they also gave me a card that's and every single player, including every one of the coaches, signed it as he swings and misses at the first pitch.
Well, that is awesome. How was camp?
It was really cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a sleepaway camp for kids with spina bifida.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And you're a big part of the Miracle League as well, right?
Not the Miracle League, the Dream League.
Dream League.
Yes.
Baseball Town's Dream League, that's right.
And I haven't heard of the Miracle League, but I've heard that the Miracle League is like the Dream League.
Yep. As Romine flew out to center field, here's your buddy Davey Gurion up to the plate.
I didn't see it, but I heard he won the home run derby, and I actually almost sent him a text. Said Davey as the first pitch goes inside for ball. I wanted to send him a text saying congrats for making it to the All-Star game, until he got hurt.
And he got hurt. I know. Next pitch inside. 2 balls and no strikes on Davy Grullon. 1 for 2 today with a walk and a double. Pigs with an 8-2 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Fighting Phils are having a pretty good season.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They're actually in first place. And something they said was, we need you for the playoff push. Get back to First Energy Stadium.
Absolutely. On their way to hopefully a second half title down in Baseball Town. 2-0 the count on Davy Grullon in the pitch. Down and away, 3 balls and no strikes. Araujo really struggling with his command here in relief in 2/3 of an inning. 19 pitches thrown already. Ollie Castillo's at second base. He doubled. Grullon swings and skies one in the air, right field line. Going to be a tough play. Stewart coming in towards foul territory, and this one will find the seats. And it counts 3-1 on Davy Grullon.
And the Phillies are currently, when I last checked, they are leading 6-0. As JT hitting grand slam, as now the NCRT just hit a 3-run homer, so it is 6-3. They had 2 homers, Hazley, Harper, and then Real Muto hit a grand slam.
Phils need this victory. Just like the Pigs need a win here.
Yeah. Talk about a must-win game for the Phillies. They're really struggling.
3-1 on Davy Grullon and the pitch. He swings and fouls it back to the netting.
So when I came home from camp, my parents made this wonderful display for me. They put AL and then they grouped it by their division, like Central, and I don't remember what the other ones were. But and they grouped it, and we got every single hat except the Cubbies from New Era. So they grouped it, and then they grouped it like they grouped it by NL and AL, and by like their division, like Central, and then in the middle I got baseball diamonds, and then I also got baseball sheets.
Nice.
And that was pretty cool.
3-2 the count on Davy Grullon. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. 5 runs home for Lehigh Valley. They've got an 8-2 lead. Pigs look to add on here in the 5th inning. 3-run home run by Phil Goslin. Also RBIs by Matt McBride and Malkeem Canelo. 3-2 the count with Castillo at third. And the 3-2 pitch from Araujo. Down and away, ball 4. And the Pigs have batted around here in the 5th.
Runners on first and second, and now Austin Listy comes in the plate. He's also one of my good friends. And a joke I made about Listy. So I've learned his walk-up song in Reading, and I was like, whenever I hear that song, that means that Listy's up as the pitching coach comes out, and I do not know his name.
Mike Griffin out to the mound. Listy led off the inning with a single off the wall in right field.
Mike Griffin needs to have some lucky words as he goes back to the dugout. He needs to have some lucky words. He needs to get into. Hopefully, not hopefully for the Pigs, but hopefully for any Tides fans that those words work.
So Austin Listy bats with runners at first and second. And the pitch, down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. The Pigs have batted around. 10th man to bat in the inning here in the 6th.
This is by far the longest play-by-play inning I've done.
Well, you brought good luck.
I don't know. Was it me or was it the Pigs? Probably the Pigs.
It could be both. 1-0 the count. And the pitch to Listy. It's high. 2 ball, or called strike. 2-1. 1-1, I should say. It's 1-1 on Listy. Next pitch swung on and missed. And the count's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Austin Listy. 2 outs here in the 5th.
Listy was playing out of his mind in AAA, and he was playing out of his mind in AA.
He's been off to a great start, batting .313 with 8 home runs and 31 runs batted in. He only needs 2 more RBIs to tie the amount of RBIs he had in over 60 games in AA. Next pitch is upstairs, and he's got to duck out of the way. And the count's 2-2.
Some news that really stung me is when Dave McTominay got released. I'm happy for Austin Listy, but at the same time, I'm like, as it's popped up and nobody can get it in foul territory. I'm happy for Listy, but at the same time, I'm sad for Homestead. You know what I mean? At least he sides with them. I think it was the White Sox.
Yep.
At least he signed with somebody.
Damick, one of the great guys that was in the Phillies organization. Yeah. 2-2 the count on Austin Listy with 2 away and 2 on. 5 runs home for the Pigs here in the 5th. And the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, ripped foul down the left field line into the seats. Count remains 2-2.
Hey, Pat, can you guess what I want to be when I grow up?
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Announcer.
Yeah, you do.
I actually prefer I actually like both of them, but I prefer TV more because you don't have to explain.
You don't have to explain everything.
I told that to my mom, and she was like, "That's good."
2-2 the count.
And she is in here, and she is cracking up. She's cracking up out of her mind.
Runners at first and second, 2 away. Bottom of the 5th inning. 5 runs home for the Pigs. They lead 8-2.
29 pitches in the inning. It's unbelievable.
2-2 to Listy. Swung on, popped up. Foul territory, first base side. Mountcastle will give this one a look, but this one will land about 10 rows back. And the count's still 2-2. Boy, Listy's making him work. Two and two the count, and the pitch, swing and a miss. And Austin is down on strikes, and that'll do it for the Pigs here in the 5th. But they send 10 men to the plate. They score 5 runs. They do so on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. We head to the 6th, 8-2 Pigs lead. Back after the break on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Hi, this is Becky Zavilla, Director of Media and Group Sales at the Hilton Garden Inn, Allentown Bethlehem Airport. Whether you are
by AT&T. AT&T is the preferred wireless provider of the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. Switch to the nation's fastest broadband network. AT&T. More for your thing. That's our thing. Pigs with an 8-2 lead here in the top of the 6th inning, protecting the lead for Lehigh Valley, presented by RMG Insurance. Is number 13, Connor Brogdon. RMG Insurance protecting the Lehigh Valley's small businesses, homes, autos. Presented by RMG Insurance. Got purple? Visit rmginsurance.com for details. Ramon Rosso goes 5 innings, last 4 hits, 2 runs earned, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. And currently in line for his first AAA victory. And he turns things over.
Brogdon is 1-0 with a 4.81 ERA.
He's pitched very well recently.
Yes, he was actually in AA, and I only met him, I think, once or twice.
He was 1-1 with a 2.66 ERA for the Fightin' Phils in 15 games. And he will face Ryan Mountcastle, Mason Williams, and Zach Vinci here in the top of the 6th inning.
Ryan Mountcastle has hit safely in 11 straight games, batting .447 with 8 doubles as he as a called strike. Like I said, he is 447 with 8 doubles, 3 homers, and 12 RBIs over that span. As AB tries to flame it, but it is just a little outside.
Mountcastle's 0 for 2 today, so he's still looking to extend that hitting streak. He swings and misses at a 2-1 pitch. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes against Connor Brogdon. Brogdon's last appearance here in the victory against Toledo, 1 inning and 1 strikeout. That was in an extra inning. First appearance here in the Norfolk series. 2-2 is lined down the right field line, foul into the dugout. And the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. How'd you think Ramon Rosso looked?
He looked good. He was shaky in that second and third inning, but then he was cool and turned it around.
2-2 the count with nobody out. And the pitch from Brogdon. Down low, counts full, 3-2. Brogdon making his 12th appearance. 37th overall between 3 levels.
Mountcastle is playing first base today. He's batting as he skies the next pitch foul. He is 313 with 19 home runs, 64 RBIs, and a 3 OBP on base percentage of 336. As I am looking up on the scoreboard.
3-2 the count, nobody out. Brogdon kicks the 3-2 pitch, swung on, lifted in the air, deep out to left center field. Robinson over.
Get down.
Mountcastle retired, 1 away. Now Mason Williams to the plate.
Now back for the Tides, designated hitter number 9, Mason Williams.
Here's Mason Williams. 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out twice. Williams, a left-handed batter, in the first pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. You're right, we were talking about the Miracle League, which has a great presence up here in the Lehigh Valley, and you were talking about the Baseball Town Dream League.
Yeah.
Down in Berks County near Reading, and I know that's where you got a chance to go to the winter meetings.
Yeah. So they went. So the the Rank Plainfield won the John Henry Moss Award for community service for the Dream League, and the Dream League is a league that kids with any disability can play baseball. It's like completely turf, no outs. There's no outs. They about 1 time through the order, and when the nine hitters up, they run all the way around the bases. Like doesn't matter who wins and loses. Fran Kelly, our scorekeeper, he ties the score at the end of the game, so they all, and I'm like, it's like all complete. It's kind of like, it's like super like baseball. It's like baseball, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I play utility.
Nice. 0-2 the count with 1 away on Mason Williams. They're at the top of the 6th inning in an 8-2 Pigs lead. Brogdon ready, and the 0-2 pitch to Mason Williams. Swing and a foul tip. Grillon hangs on. Williams down on strikes. 2 up and 2 down here at the top of the 6th inning, and now Zach Vinci comes to the plate. Not a bad start for him, huh?
No, not a bad start. He, in that game since the All-Star break, he's hit 375, 12 for 32 with 2 homers, 6 RBIs, and a 432 on-base percentage. He has 5 multi-hit contests since the break, including 3 in HI slats 4 games. Vinci's been remarkably consistent this year as he's gone back-to-back starts as the next pitch. He skies it. McBride gives it a look, and it goes foul. Vincey has been remarkably consistent this year as he's gone back-to-back starts without a hit just twice thus far, April 7th and 9th, and July 14th through the 15th.
And today, Vincey is 0 for 2 after not playing in last night's ball game.
As the next pitch comes in for an up-high ball.
96 on that fastball by Brogdon. One, two, misses down low. Counts 2-2.
As the Braves have scored one more run somehow.
2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. 2 strikeouts of the inning for Connor Brogdon. He sets the side down in order here in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. 8-2 Pigs back after the break on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Greater Lehigh Valley Athletics would like to thank the Lehigh.
You're listening to Iron Pigs Baseball on Fox Sports Radio 1230 and 1320.
Bottom of the 6th inning. You're at Coca-Cola Park. 8-2 Pigs lead. Pedro Araujo is back out to work.
Oh, boy. Why would Gary Kendall do that? Why? Why did you do that, Gary Kendall? Why?
Araujo came in the 5th inning, and he allowed 4 runs and 3 hits.
That's why I'm wondering, why did he do that?
Final line on Bruce Zimmerman was 4+ innings in his AAA debut, 10 hits, 5 runs earned, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Rob Brantley will lead things off for the Pigs. 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and an RBI.
Araujo will face, or whatever his name is, he will face Brantley, Robertson, and McBride.
We're at the bottom of the 6th inning. Pigs with an 8-2 lead over the Tides. Araujo back out to work, and his first pitch to Rob Brantley is fouled off. No balls and 1 strikes. Looks like Josh Tolles is up and throwing for Lehigh Valley out in the pen. Pigs sent 10 to the plate in the 5th. They scored 5 runs. The 0-1. Brantley swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
No, I think the Phillies pitching has struggled more than has been more not great than their offense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they did that ugly move of moving J.D. Hammer down to AAA. That was
0-2 the count on Rob Brantley. Araujo works here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, slow ground ball to second base. Ryan Hammer fields, throws the first, 1 away.
Here comes left fielder number 2, Shane Robinson.
Shane is 0 for 3 today. He has scored a run. He's reached on a fielder's choice.
What's his walk? Do you know what his walk-up sound is?
I don't know.
It sounds like Star Wars. It kind of sounds like Star Wars music from up here.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
First pitch to Shane Robinson is taken inside for a ball. 1-0. Star Wars are my favorite movies.
My favorite movie is Wonder. Have you ever watched that?
I haven't seen Wonder. I've heard it's phenomenal, though.
Yeah, it is. It's a movie about Augie Pullman, I think it's called cleft lip and palate. He didn't know he went as Araujo goes for out.
2 outs. Matt McBride to the plate.
So, as I said, Wonder is a movie about Augie Pullman, who has cleft lip and pallet, and he goes to school, and somebody punches him in the face when he goes to a nature retreat, and then after that, everybody's nice to him.
I hear it's a great movie. Jennifer Gardner's in it.
And Julia Roberts is also in that. I know that for a fact.
Matt McBride swings and hits one well out to left field. Rafaela back at the track. He leaps at the wall, and it's gone into the pig pen in left field. A solo home run for Matt McBride. It's 9-2 Pigs here in the sixth. Second hit of the ball game for Matt McBride, second RBI. Here's Malkean Canelo. And the pitch is down and away. 1 ball, no strikes. That home run's a Miller Keystone Blood Center home run. Miller Keystone Blood Center wants to remind you to run home and schedule your blood donation at giveapint.org. Just a pint can save a life. Here's Malkean Canelo. And the pitch down low. 2-0 the count on Malkean. 3 hits today, a pair of bunts. And an RBI, 2 runs scored. 9-2 Pigs lead here in the bottom of the sixth. The 2-0. Swing and a foul ball back to the netting, 2-1. Yeah, but 2 home runs when you've been in the booth, right? You've really brought the good luck.
Yeah. It's like one spark every inning, like a homer or like a single, like small thing. Bam, bam, the offense is starting. You know what I mean? Like, it's just as he goes to the next pitch high, and easy out.
That'll do it for the Pigs here in the sixth. 1 run on 1 hit, a solo home run by Matt McBride. They leave none as we head to the seventh. Pigs now with a 9-2 lead on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Hi, Iron Pigs fans. I'm Ninja Hawardi. I work in human resources at Air Products. I live in Nazareth, Pennsylvania, and I'm proud to support MDA.
Air Products, working here.
Iron Pigs Radio Network. Josh Poles is the new pitcher, and the Philadelphia Phillies are up 8-4 on a solo blast by Reese Hoskins, my man.
As Ryan said, Josh Tolles takes over, protecting the lead by RMG Insurance. When you need to protect the important things in your life, you count on RMG Insurance. Got purple? Visit rmginsurance.com for details. Left-hander Josh Tolles takes over, no record, an ERA of 6.65. And he will face Jesus Sucre, Ademar Rafaela, and Jack Reinhammer here at the top of the seventh inning. Sucre 1 for 2 today with a single and a run scored back in the second. 9-2, Pigs lead here in the finale against the Norfolk Tides. And the first pitch from Josh Tolles. Sucre takes down low, 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the seventh inning here at Coca-Cola Park. And the 1-0 pitch from Tolles. Takes a slider inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch called strike, 2-1.
And tomorrow, Seth McGarry will go up as Skies the next pitch high. Sucre says as a easy fly ball. Tomorrow, Seth McGarry will go up against Josh Smith. McGarry 0-2 with a 6.10 ERA, and Josh Smith with a 5.2, 4.44 ERA, and yeah, not looking too great. As the next pitch comes in high.
One away here in the top of the 7th. Rafaela to the plate. Good start for Josh Tolles, the left-hander from Australia.
He actually was one of my good buddies. I think it was either, yeah, I think it was a year or two ago. He was actually one of my good buddies.
1-1 the count. And the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, slow ground ball foul. Back towards the on-deck circle. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rafaela 1 for 2 today. He has singled. That was back in the 2nd and flown out to right field. 9-2 Pigs lead here in the bottom of the top of the 7th inning. The 1-2 swing and a miss. Slow the curveball down to 67 miles an hour. 2 up and 2 down for Josh Tolles. 6 straight retired by Pigs pitching. And now Jake Reinhammer comes to the plate. Not a bad start. Bullpens look good. 3 strikeouts for Brogdon and Tolles combined. And here's Reinhammer with 2 away in the 7th. Tolles 8 pitches, 5 for strikes, and a first pitch slider is in for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike on Tolles, and he misses outside with the next pitch. It's 1 ball and 1 strike on Reinhammer. Reinhammer 1 for 2 today, excuse me, with an RBI single back in the 2nd. And the 1-1 pitch takes outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. We're live from the Cyan Sky broadcast booth. Cyan Sky is the official office copier and printer technology provider of the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. The 2-1 pitch from Tolles. Swing and a foul tip. 2-2. 2 away here at the top of the 7th inning. Tolles looking to retire the side in order. For Pigs pitching to retire the side in order for the 2nd straight inning. This pitch lined into left field. It's a base hit. So a 2-out single, and now Angel Vielma comes to the plate.
How do I look, Pat?
You're looking good, man.
Thanks.
You're looking good.
I appreciate it.
Like a natural. Here's Angel Vielma 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts.
Maybe he could get the hat trick.
He grounds 1 to shortstop.
Not today.
Now throws to 2nd, and the side is retired. 6-4 goes to fielder's choice. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, and 1 left on base. Stretch time here at Coca-Cola Park. Pigs with a 9-2 lead as we head to the bottom of the 7th on the Iron Pigs Radio Network. Bottom of the 7th inning here at Coca-Cola Park. Top of the order, Phil Gosselin leads things off, followed by Ali Castillo and Andrew Romine. Pedro Araujo back out to work in his 3rd inning of relief.
This will probably be his last.
2 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 2 home runs allowed. And he has thrown 41 pitches. Top of the order, Phil Gosselin leads things off. Phil is 2 for 4 today. 2 flyouts, a double, and a home run. Araujo's first pitch to Gosselin, swinging a foul tip, 0-1. Phil's average up to 345, 6 home runs, 29 runs batted in.
Gosselin is one of the ones as the next pitch comes inside. Gosselin is one of the ones who's playing well on our list. He's in 23 games. He's 32 for 94, hitting 340 with 12 doubles, 7 homers as the next pitch comes in for a ball. 7 homers, 27 RBIs, 13 walks, and 22 runs scored.
And he's added to that today. He's got a home run, a double, 3 RBIs. 2-1 the count on Phil Gosselin. Leading things off here in the bottom of the 7th. And the Pitch misses down and away. 3 balls and 1 strike.
It's looking like we're going to have one of our largest leads. Our largest lead was 13-4.
3-1 pitches down and away. Ball 4. Gosselin's aboard for the 3rd time. And now Ali Castillo to the plate. Castillo 3 hits today, extending his hitting streak to 11 games. Single and a run scored back in the 1st inning. RBI single in the 4th and a double in the 5th. Castillo is #14th double of this season. The first pitch misses down and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Want to know the count on Ali Castillo. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. 9-2, Pigs lead. Swings and shoots one foul the opposite way and out of play. And the count's 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1 the count. And the pitch to Castillo from Araujo. Inside, 2 balls, 1 strike.
And they're playing some SpongeBob tunes over the PA.
Yeah, they are. Two 2-1. Swung on, lifted in the air, left center field. This one's hit well. Rafaela back to the warning track. He looks up, and this one's gone. Onto the Capital Blue Cross lawn.
Okay, this is probably your last batter.
A 2-run home run for Ali Castillo.
If I were Gary Kendall right now, I would take this guy out.
And the Pigs have an 11-2 lead. Well, there you go, Ryan. There's 9. 9-run lead for the Pigs.
Oh my gosh! Why aren't at least the managers like a couple, like a yard or 2 away from the dugout, but like he should literally be on the top step of the dugout right now.
Romine fouls off the first pitch, and it's no balls and 1 strike. That home run's a Miller Keystone Blood Center home run. Miller Keystone Blood Center wants to remind you to run home and schedule your blood donation at giveapint.org. The 0-1 to Romine, swung on, slow ground ball towards the left side. Villalma, the shortstop, charges across his body, throws to first in time. 1 away. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th, and now the catcher, Davey Grullon, comes to the plate.
It's good for Toledo that their defense is good. Oh, sorry. It's good for. I was thinking of the Buttheads, which I saw. It's good for the Norfolk. Sorry. There we go.
There you go. You got it. You're on top of it.
There we go.
Here's Davey Grullon with 1 away and 2 runs home here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And the pitch, Davey takes inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey Pat, you know what I was thinking of Toledo?
Why is that?
The lead was like this. I think we lost 13-0 something. That's why I was thinking of Toledo because they were like they had the same lead as he pops it foul.
1-1 on Grullon.
Grullon hit a career best .273 with 21 homers and 59 RBIs in 90 games.
He's at 292 this season. He's already got 57 runs batted in. He swings and grounds one up the middle into center field, base hit. Grullon's aboard for the 4th time tonight. Not too shabby, huh?
No.
Here's Austin Listy.
was a recent scoreboard error. It said Listy like a couple seconds ago, and if you look now, it says number 19, which is right, but then it says catcher. When he's the third baseman, people, not the catcher. Brouillon is meant to be catcher, not Austin Listy, people.
No balls and 1 strike. And Austin Listy, don't worry, they fixed it for you now.
There.
The 0-1 pitch to Listy. Swung on, ground ball sharply through the whole left side, base hit. Boy, the hits just keep on coming for the Pigs. And now Rob Brantley to the plate.
There we go. Gary Kendall's on the bench near the steps. That's progress.
There's Rob Brantley. 2 hits today, 2 for 4. And now the Tides pitching coach Mike Griffin makes his way out to the mound, and with that we pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Your home for Iron Pigs baseball is Fox Sports Radio, WEEX Easton and WTKC Allentown, a Cumulus station.
Along with Brennan Earlton back in our flagship studios, Mike Van Tol, our good friend Ryan Noyes, Pat McCarthy, happy to be with you from the Cyan Sky broadcast booth. Cyan Sky is the official office copier and printer technology provider of the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. Pigs with an 11-2 victory, here a lead, I should say, in the bottom of the 7th inning. Rob Brantley to the plate.
During the break, I said to Pat, geez, how many times has Mike Griffin came out? If he comes out too many times, then you remember his name without having to look.
Here's Rob Brantley. And the pitch takes outside. 1-0 the count, and now the Tides do get some bullpen action. As a right-hander begins to throw. 1-0 pitch to Brantley, takes down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Josh Lucas is the right-hander throwing for Norfolk. 2-0 the count, 2 on, 1 away. You're in the bottom of the 7th inning, 11-2 Pigs lead. And the 2-0 pitch, up and away. 3 balls and no strikes, and Araujo's pitch count is now over 60. Ryan, this is the most pitches that he has thrown in a ball game this season. Previous high was 56, June 30th, as a member of the Bowie Bay Sox against the Akron Rubber Ducks. 3-0 the count. And the 3-0 pitch to Rob Brantley. That one's in for a strike, 3-1. First and second. And 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch, swing and a miss, 3-2. 3-2 the count with 1 away. Runners at first and second here in the 7th. Araujo has thrown over 60 pitches here in 2 1/3 plus. A 3-2. Swung on, ground ball towards the right side. Knocked down by Reinhammer. Tries to recover from his backside. Throws to first in time. Runners move up to second and third on the plate. 2 away here in the 7th. And now Shane Robinson comes to the plate with 2 outs. Pretty good defense there, huh?
Yeah.
Here's Shane Robinson.
Yeah, that seriously sounds like something like either Game of Thrones or Star Wars.
You like Game of Thrones?
To be truthful with you, I've heard of it, but I never watched it. I don't like creepy, movies. Like
Me neither.
Star Wars.
I've never seen Game of Thrones either. First pitch of Shane Robinson's in for a strike. It's 0-1. But like I said, Star Wars is my favorite movie.
Yeah.
0-1 the count on Shane Robinson. He's the only Pig did not record a hit in the ballgame, but he has scored a run. Only Pig not to score a run has been Davey Grione. He's at third. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2.
He's close to scoring a run.
I was going to say, if Robinson gets a single, we can cross both of those out right now.
Yes.
0-2 the count with 2 away.
Hey Robinson, we need you to get a single, okay?
Let's see if he answers. The 0-2. Swing and a foul tip. And Robinson is down on strikes, and that'll do it for the Pigs here in the 7th. But they get 2 runs. They do so on 4 hits. No errors. 2 left on base. A 2-run home run by Ali Castillo. We head to the 8th. Pigs with an 11-2 lead on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Maggio's Friendly Italian, located on Susquehanna Street in Salisbury Township, is Allentown's newest pizzeria and Italian spot, focusing on taking classic Italian but using our...
You're listening to the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs Radio Network. Josh Toll's back out for a second inning of relief work.
Tolles allowed just 1 base runner in the 7th inning. He'll face the top of the order. DJ Stewart, Austin Hayes, and Ryan Mountcastle. Here at the top of the 8th inning. Right, you were saying that you recently went on a road trip, huh?
Yes, yeah. That was like a couple weeks ago.
Where'd you go?
I went to Dayton, Milwaukee, and then we started heading home, but stopping along the way. So we went Dayton, Milwaukee, and not in this order. Dayton, Milwaukee, Toledo, Pittsburgh to see the Phillies play the Pirates, and they won 6-1. And Hazley hit a dinger.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hazley hit a dinger today. Here's
Yeah.
DJ Stewart. Swings and misses, 0-2.
So, and we also went to see the Milkmen. And so Drew recently got released by the Phillies as he fouls it back. Like I said, Drew recently got released by the Phillies, but then he signed with the Sioux City Explorers. And we thought, why not go see him in Milwaukee when they were playing the Milkmen? Why not go see him? And he was basically the point of our trip.
DJ Stewart swings and misses, and now Austin Hayes to the plate. Troy Stankiewicz currently playing for the Sioux City Explorers. After he originally was with the Cleveland Indians organization earlier this season. Here's Austin Hayes.
That was after he got released by the Phillies.
So you went to, what was your favorite stadium that you went to?
Probably Wrigley or Miller Park, as he gets the next one single.
What'd you like about Wrigley?
It was like the fans were like, it wasn't about the Cubs, it wasn't about their experience. They were just like so into the game, you know what I mean? Like they were just so into it, and they just seemed like so excited. Like when the PA said, "Let's go Cubs, let's go Cubs," by all the fans. You know what I mean? And I actually got to see some of the Reds players. And after that day, go Reds is what I said.
Ryan Mountcastle singles into left center field. There's runners at first and second, and now the DH Mason Williams to the plate. Josh Tolles back after his second inning of relief, 1 away. Here in the top of the 8th inning, an 11-2 Pigs lead. So you went to Pittsburgh, you went to Milwaukee, you went to Dayton, Chicago.
Yes.
Looks like we're going to get a pinch runner over at first base as Anderson Feliz will run for Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle's day is done.
First pitch slider from Josh Tolles misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 the count with 1 away. Runners at first and second here in the top of the 8th inning. An 11-2 Pigs lead. Pitch from Tolles. Sliders inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Pitch running in for the Ties, number 14, Anderson Feliz.
So Hayes and Mountcastle singled. Now Hayes at second and Anderson Feliz at first. Tolles checks second and kicks the 2-0. Swung on, popped up. Shallow left field. Shane Robinson racing in, and he is underneath it to make the catch for the second out. 2 away, and now Zach Vinci to the plate. So I think out of the 3 stadiums that you went to in the major leagues, so you say you went to PNC,
yes,
Milwaukee, Wrigley.
Yeah.
I think my 3 would go, because I've been to all 3. And I think for me it goes Wrigley,
yeah,
PNC, and then Miller Park.
Yeah, like PNC, it was just like so cool, and it was just like so cool.
I just like that you can see the city in the outfield.
Yeah.
Here's Zach Vinci, no balls and 1 strike in the top of the 8th inning. An 11-2 Pigs lead. Be sure to stick with us after the final out for the Staybridge Suites Allentown Bethlehem Airport postgame show. The 0-1. Vinci takes outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And I also went to Progressive. I didn't mess it.
Right, that's right. You mentioned that. You went to Cleveland. I haven't been to Cleveland.
And I actually got to meet some of the Indians players. Where my friend is friends with Mike Sharbaugh, the third base coach, and he got some of the players to come over.
Nice.
I think I saw Mercado, Greg Allen.
Next pitch lined into left field, base hit. Hayes will take a hard stop at third. And the bases are loaded with 2 away. Did you see Francisco Lindor?
No, he was the DH that day.
He was the DH? Oh, okay.
I also saw, I think, either Tyler Naquin or Jordan Luplo. Those guys look so alike.
Yeah.
And I also saw Jason Kipnis a minute. I saw Jason Kipnis and I don't know. Ryan, you should remember this, but I don't.
Who's your favorite player of all time?
My favorite player, you mean on the Indians?
Just in baseball.
Yeah,
Who's your favorite baseball
Reese,
player?
Because he gave me a dinger bat.
He did? Nice.
Which dinger, I think everybody knows is Homer. You know what I mean?
Jesus Sucre, 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch from Tolles is upstairs, 2-0. Two and 0 the count. Bases loaded, 2 away here in the 8th. And the pitch to Sucre, swung on line to center field. Romine going back, and he cruises backpedaling, makes the catch. And the side is retired here in the top of the 8th. Tolles leaves the bases loaded, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, 3 left. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Pigs still lead 11-2. Back after the break for the bottom of the 8th on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Hey, Iron Pigs fans, this is John.
Allentown Bethlehem Airport postgame show. Bottom of the 8th inning, and a call to the bullpen brought to you by Lehigh Valley Workforce Development Board. Need a job? Visit our neighbor PA Career Link Lehigh Valley. They have lots of jobs. Right-hander Josh Lucas takes over. Final line score for Pedro Araujo. 3 innings, he allows 8 hits, 6 runs, all earned, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Ryan, a couple of defensive changes here for the Tides. What are they?
Anderson Feliz goes to third, and Zach Vinci moves over from third to first.
And John Lucas will face 8, 9, and 1. Matt McBride, Malkeem Canelo, right at the top of the order, and Phil Gosselin. Josh Lucas, a 28-year-old out of Lakeland, Florida. 21st round pick of the St. Louis Cardinals back in 2010. Faced the Pigs on July 20th. 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 strikeouts. 0-1 with an 8.36 ERA in 13 games this season for the Tides.
That gives us hope. His stats against the Pigs and his ERA, that gives us so much hope.
That's absolutely right. His numbers in the big leagues, no record, a 5.74 ERA in 9 games. Here's Matt McBride, 2 for 4 today, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. He has a home run in today's game. That was back in the 6th inning. The Pigs have scored in every inning since the 4th. And McBride swings and grounds one to third. Wow, Anderson Feliz gets tested early. Spins, throws to first, one away. Always finds the new guy, right, Rye?
Yes.
Here's Malkean Canelo. Malkean's had a big day. He's 3 for 4 with 3 hits, an RBI, and 2 runs scored.
2 bunts, a single, 2 runs, and an RBI.
First pitch to Canelo. Down and away, 1 ball, no strikes. Lucas has a little bit of a funky delivery. Kind of slings it in there from the side. Tall right-hander, 6'6", 185 pounds.
Can I see?
1-0 pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
15-7, the Braves are leading the. Oh, that was the final yesterday.
I hope it's not 15-7 again.
Pavetta is pitching. Oh boy.
Next pitch to Canelo, swung on ground into the left side, knocked down on a dive by the shortstop Villalma. He gets up and throws across, not in time.
9-4 Phillies, 9-4 Phillies, 9-4 Phillies, 9-4 Phillies.
4th hit of the ball game for Malkean Canelo. And the Pigs have had a base runner in every inning so far. And now the top of the order, and Phil Gosselin to the plate. For Malkean. And this is his 3rd, 4-hit ball game of the season, and the first since June 20th against Toledo. First pitch to Phil Gosselin was upstairs. It's 1-0. You went to Toledo. Fifth Third Field. I like Fifth Third Field. We were there earlier this season. I think it's a nice ballpark.
Yeah. Although it was pouring when we went.
1-0 pitch to Gosselin's in for a strike. It's 1-1. My favorite part about Fifth Third Field in Toledo is that you can see the hotel from center field. So it's literally across the block.
Yeah.
1-1 the count on Phil Gosselin. And the 1-1 pitch. Inside, check swing, no appeal. 2 balls, 1 strike. Who did the Mud Hens play?
I think whoever Emilio Bonifacio plays for.
Emilio Bonifacio. So the Durham Bulls.
Yes, that's right.
Next pitch line down the right field line, foul and into the seats. It's 2-2 on Gosselin. We haven't seen Durham since May. We saw them for back-to-back series, once here and then once down in Durham. So I haven't seen the Bulls in quite some time. I have not seen them since May 16th. Tom Wendell is up and throwing for the Pigs out in the bullpen. As we get set for the 9th. 2-2 to Gosselin. Down and away, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Josh Lucas, the right-hander. His last appearance came up in Rochester, 2/3 of an inning. He's made 2 appearances here on the road trip. Final meeting between the Pigs and the Tides this season. Pigs on their way to a series victory, an 11-2 lead. Next pitch is down and away, and it goes all the way back to the backstop. So back-to-back base runners for the Pigs here in the 8th. And Gosselin's aboard for the 4th time. And now Ali Castillo with 4 hits in the ball game will come to the plate. 19 hits in the game for the Pigs. Here's Ali Castillo.
Mike Griffin, I think I've seen, is on one of the steps to the dugout.
First pitch to Ali, misses inside. First 4-hit ball game this season for Ali Castillo. Another opportunity to drive in a run here in the 8th. 1-0 pitch is in for a strike. It's 1-1. One the count. For Ali, it's his first 4-hit game since April 25th of 2016 as a member of the Richmond Flying Squirrels. 1-2 pitch, or I should say the 1-1 pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. It's 1-2 with 1 away. Live from the Cyan Sky broadcast booth. Cyan Sky is the official office copier and printer technology provider of the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. 1-2, swinging a foul ball back to the netting. Still 1-2. So it counts 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You know, Ryan, no pig has 5 hits in a ball game yet this season. Do you think we'll see it here?
Might. Will it be Ollie?
Do you think Malkeen could get up again?
Let me
2-2 misses in, 3-2. I mean, he's at second right now, so the chances are the Pigs will not bat in the bottom of the 9th.
unless the.
So you think they could bat around?
Yes.
Oh boy, we're in for a long inning. That means the 3-2 inside ball 4, and the bases are loaded. And now Davey Grullon comes to the plate with the bases loaded and 1 away here in the 11th. Or excuse me, here's Andrew Romine. First pitch to Romine, misses for a ball, 1-0. Romine, single and a run scored back in the first. Since then, he is 0 for 4. He did reach back in the 4th inning. Next pitch is up and away. 2 balls and no strikes. So we know the count. Next pitch is outside. It's 3 balls and no strikes on Romine. And boy, Lucas has really lost the strike zone here in the inning. 20 pitches already thrown, just 7 for strikes. 3-0 the count. And the pitch to Romine. In for a strike, 3-1.
It was like he was frozen. He like did not do anything. He was just like, Did the pitch go by me?
I think he was taken all the way. What do you think?
Yeah. I think he was distracted.
Do you think he takes here, 3-1? And he swings and misses. It's 3-2. 3 straight base runners for the Pigs, 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. 11-2, the Pigs have lead. The Pigs have scored 9 runs over the last 4 innings, including a 5 spot back in the 5th. 3-2 the count with 1 away, and the bases loaded. And the 3-2 to Romine, swing and a miss. 2 outs here in the 8th. And now Davey Grullon to the plate. Davey's got 2 hits today. He's been aboard 4 times. 2 walks, 2 hits, 2 for 3 overall. He bats with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch to Grullon, he takes for a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count. And 1 the count, and the pitch to Grullon. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Canelo's at third. Gosselin's at second. Castillo's at first. 11-2, Pigs lead here in the bottom of the 8th. 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors for the Tides. 11 runs on 19 hits and no errors for Lehigh Valley. The 1-1. He's in for his strike. It's 1-2 on Davey Grullon. A win today would move the Pigs to 2 games under 500. 1-2 the count with 2 away. And the pitch to Grullon. Swung on, lifted in the air, dead center field. This one's hit well. Hayes back to the track. Looks like he's got room. He makes the catch. And the Pigs are retired here in the 8th. No runs. Just 1 hit, no errors. Bases remain loaded as we head to the 9th. Tom Wendell will come in and try and close out the ball game when we return on the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Riverview Country Club is set along.
You're listening to the Iron Pigs Radio Network.
Tom Wendell takes over for the Pigs here in the top of the ninth inning. Pigs with an 11-2 lead, 3 outs away from a series victory against the Norfolk Tides. Tom Wendell, a 27-year-old, is in protecting the lead, presented by RMG Insurance. When you need to protect the important things in your life, you count on RMG Insurance. Got purple? Visit rmginsurance.com for details. The attendance for today's game here at Coca-Cola Park, 9,065, brought to you by John J.T. Savaris and his staff at Farmers Insurance, located on Main Street in Emmaus. Give them a call at 484-895-9000. Visit their website at whybuylife.com and get smarter about your insurance. So Tom Wendell, 7-2 with a 4.63 ERA, making his 38th appearance, takes over for the Pigs. 3 outs away from a series victory. Josh Tolles, his final line, 2 innings, 4 hits, and 2 strikeouts. How about the bullpen today? 3 innings, 4 hits, 4 Ks. Adamir Rafaela, Jack Reinhammer, and Angel Vielma. 7, 8, and 9 here in the ninth. And the first pitch from Tom Wendell. Swung on, lifted in the air to center field. Romine racing back. This ball's hit well to the track, and he leaps at the wall, and this one is off the wall. Rafaela is off and running. He's already around second base, and he will get into third standing with a leadoff triple. He's second in the season. And now Jack Reinhammer comes to the plate.
You know, something I always think is when you try for like fancy, catches, you're almost never gonna get it. You just gotta go normal. Like you can, like the wall's like as big as you. Like you don't have to like leap.
First pitch to Jack Reinhammer is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Because you're just gonna probably end up missing it.
Now 1 pitch is also in for a strike. It's 0-2. I'll give Wendell credit. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, despite the leadoff triple. He's ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Swung on, ground ball foul inside the Iron Pigs dugout, and it pinballs around. It hits Logan Morrison and Rob Brantley, but they're both okay. And the count still 0-2. So 0-2 the count, nobody out, runner at third base. And the 0-2 pitch. Down low in the dirt, gets away from Grullon. A run will come home. Wild pitch scores Rafaela. Tides get their 3rd run of the ball game. It's an 11-3 Pigs lead, but now Tom Wendell can erase basically the leadoff triple and work with the bases loaded and ahead in the count 1-2 on Jack Reinhammer. Tomorrow night, 7:05 first pitch between the Pigs and the Pawtucket Red Sox. We'll have the AT&T pregame show beginning at 6:35. 1-2 from Wendell. Swung on, ground ball towards the left side. Listy charges on the run. The third baseman throws to first, a step inside to beat Reinhammer. 1 away, and the Pigs are 2 out away from a victory.
What a play, what a play.
What's your favorite position on the field?
Utility.
Utility. Just play all over.
Yep. My least favorite position is right field.
Right field.
Because my throws curve that way.
Okay.
And I end up just getting into foul territory. Like my throws curve a major that way instead of going like straight. So I just want to play center. If you let me play center or left, I'm happy.
1 to Vielma is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Right-handed. What about hitting?
Switch.
Nice. Best way to do it. 1-1 pitch. Up and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1 the count on Angel Vielma, and the 2-1 pitch he takes upstairs. 3 balls, 1 strike. A run home here in the inning, 1 away. In the 9th inning, Pigs with a 11-3 lead.
I wouldn't be surprised if they start getting pinch hitters like they have wins. They've Boston.
3-2 the count with 1 out on Angel Villalba. As Wendell tries to work after the leadoff triple and a run home, the 3-2. Swing and a miss, he got him, 2 away. And now DJ Stewart to the plate. So Stewart, last chance for the Tides, trailing 11-3 here in the top of the 9th inning. 2 strikeouts and a line out. He's 0 for 3 with a walk today. Here's DJ Stewart with 2 outs.
For some reason, I'm tired. For some reason.
Takes a lot out of you. First pitch to DJ Stewart is upstairs for Balls. I'm exhausted after games. I need to go home and take a nap. I get kind of cranky.
I don't get cranky very
That's
much.
better. 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. There's no reason to be upset, right?
Yeah.
Just easier to be happy. Life's a lot more enjoyable when you're happy.
That's a lie that my mom says a lot.
Next pitch is inside, 2-1. People ask me all the time, why do you smile so much? I say, because what's the point of frowning?
That's my dad. I'm like, Dad, why do you smile so much? Same reason. Same exact reason.
2-1's fouled off, 2-2, and the Tides are down to their final strike. Like you said, we're living the dream, right?
Living the dream. Living the dream. Pat.
All day, every day.
Yep.
Where else would you rather be than at a ballpark right now?
I know, right?
2-2 the count with 2 away. Wendell 1 strike away. And the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, ground ball towards the right side. This should do it. Big hop for Phil Gosselin. Taps the glove once, throws to first. And the ball game is over. Tom Wendell records the final 3 outs in the ball game. He allows 1 hit, 1 run, but leaves nobody on base as the Pigs take the series from the Norfolk Tides by a final score of 11-3. So the Pigs win the series. They take 2 of 3 at home from Norfolk, and they head into the final leg of this homestand with 2 games against the Paw Sox tomorrow and then 2 against the Buffalo Bisons. Well, the Pigs win it. Final line score here in the game. Tides 3-9-0 across for the Pigs. 11 runs on 19 hits and no errors in the ballgame. 4 hits apiece from Ali Castillo and Malquine Canelo. Right, what'd you think?
Oh, I loved it. Thanks a lot.
Oh.
I loved it.
You were the good luck charm. Ramon Rosso picks up his first AAA victory. Bruce Zimmerman suffers the loss. He is now 1-1. Rosso 1-1 on the season. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 59 minutes in front of 9,065. Well, that'll do it for our coverage here from Coca-Cola Park.